false advertising. I've done 4.
I know. There you go.
I see.
Once you have your own personal login stuff,
Then it'll be okay. Fine.
Okay. All right. You ready to get started?
I'm ready. Let's do
All
this.
right.
Let's start.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to today's lunch break. I'm Meredith, and I'm here with Pastor Jay.
Hey.
Yeah, and here to talk about this coming up Sunday, I
we are.
guess.
Well,
I'm not really sure where to go.
Well, because we've been talking about your
I know,
Pepto
we have.
Bismol
We've been
mug
talking
over
about my
there.
cup. I know.
It's very pink.
I wasn't sure where to go from there. I'm sorry.
Elizabeth would be so happy right now. That her favorite color
Yes.
is pink.
Okay. Well, speaking of Elizabeth, though, I have to tell you that I made a social media post of her earlier this week on the slide in the new playground.
Oh, yes,
On
the new
Instagram
playground
and
is so...
Facebook.
Yeah.
She's going down the slide, and then it's a boomerang, so she's going down and coming back up, and going down and coming back up. So.
Did you show it to her?
I did.
Was she? I bet she was
She
so
said,
excited.
so I told her what I was going to do.
Okay.
And then when I showed it to her, she said, "Did the people like it?" And it had only been up for
Like,
a few
okay, so
minutes.
please go to our social media account and check out my youngest daughter on the slide and like it so that we can say, Elizabeth, they like it. The people like it.
Mm-hmm.
She's a hot mess. Like, she's just a hot mess. I tell you what, So, confession. They say it's good for the soul, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Uh-oh.
I have to take Elizabeth to preschool sometimes.
Yes.
I put her dress on backwards today. Didn't know it till she's getting out of the car at preschool, and she's like, "My dress is on backwards, Dad." And the preschool teacher, she's like, "No, I think it's right." And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Well, we'll fix it later," because they all know, like, they know when the hair's not right, or the dress is on backwards, or sometimes the shoes are backwards, or
So
they're.
to tell you something, all 3 of those today, actually.
What?
Yes.
No.
I was with Carrie when she picked up Elizabeth because we had run some errands together for church stuff.
Did I not do the
and-
shoes? I did the shoes wrong too.
Well, the shoes were all backwards, and the hair, she said, you did not brush this morning.
So now that is not true. I will call a lie on that.
What
'cause
Elizabeth said.
No, I even wet the hairbrush like I'm supposed to, and I brushed it, and I put a little clip thingy in there.
There was no clip. The shoes were on the opposite feet, and I didn't know about the dress. They must have fixed it because it was right. But when she came out, I just wanted you.
So-
You listed all 3 of those things.
Yeah.
That may have been today. I don't know because the hair was a
Hey.
hot mess.
Secretly, I do that on purpose because
No,
then it makes
don't-
my wife feel
Oh.
valuable, like that I could never make it without her.
She
It's
does
like,
not need you to do that to feel. There are other ways, Pastor Jay Rice, to make her feel valuable. And that is
okay,
that does not have to be one.
True confession time. Like, I could not make it without Carrie. Like,
I know this.
The
I
joke
know.
in our house is
I
like,
know.
I will sit Shiva for 7 days, and then I'm going to have to go find someone new if she ever passes, because I won't make it.
She made me promise to make sure that her children's hair was brushed if something happens to her.
Yeah, like,
because
I
she
literally.
can't count on you. to
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
that's 100% accurate. I mean, like,
All right.
literally, totally
I know.
true.
I know this. I know.
Hey,
And probably anybody that knows y'all knows.
it's
knows that.
100%. Like,
Yeah.
totally.
All right, I'm gonna help you out here, and
Okay.
let's talk about Sunday.
That's a good idea.
Okay,
So, because
let's
I'm
talk
already
about
in so
Sunday.
much trouble right
I
now,
know.
we need to just move on.
I know.
Yeah,
I'll see if I
let's
can
go.
distract Carrie to not watch this week's lunch break.
Okay, fair. Thank you. You're a good
Anyway,
friend.
it's a big Sunday.
It
It's
is.
a big Sunday.
Big Sunday.
You're not preaching.
Nope. I'm not preaching,
So basically, you didn't work this week, is what you're saying, right?
Look, it's enough for me to get Elizabeth out the door to preschool. And I was going to say not have her dress on backwards, but we already lost that battle. So, okay, fine, whatever.
The
But
truth is, I'm your administrator, and I know what your schedule looks like. You have certainly
Exactly.
worked this week, Zach, but I just had to, again, just like you did with Carrie, we
I
all
know.
know it's
That's
not true. But,
fair.
But anyway, it's a big week.
it is a big week. Doug Lucas from Team Expansion
Mm-hmm.
is coming in, and he's going to do amazing. It's been a long time since he's preached here.
It has been.
But the last time he preached, it was so good. He's so good. He's just such a good leader, such a great communicator, such an amazing guy. And Team Expansion, their ministry is phenomenal. So he's going to come. He's going to preach. He's bringing what we call the Wall of Unreached People groups,
Yes.
which
yes.
is this interactive wall where you can see the 6,000, I think, something unreached people groups. And what that means is these are whole tribes of people, clans of people, villages, whatever, a whole grouping of people who have never, ever, ever heard of Jesus.
That's hard to imagine
In history.
that exists.
Yeah.
And that many.
That many. And so there's over 6,000 of these people groups. It's unbelievable when you see the wall and you see the groups and you see the countries and like when I went to the Amazon 3 or 4 years ago, whatever it was, we met some people who were from one of these little villages. And there's this whole separate people group with a separate language and a separate set of customs, and they had floated down this river for 7 days to get to the village, and were so isolated, had never ever heard of Jesus. And now they have Starlink and they have internet and they watch YouTube videos. So
Okay.
what do
Well,
you do?
good.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's crazy. So, but it's phenomenal. So what he's going to share is just amazing, and that's just like the tip of the iceberg, right?
Right.
Because we got other stuff on the 18th.
That's right. During the service as well. What else has happened during the service that is
yeah. So we have.
worthy of talking about?
We have. What should I call it? Like a final candidate weekend tryout thingy. I don't want to call it a tryout because it's not really
come
that.
up with something.
We'll have to come up with a term for it. But so a young man by the name of Ryan Cox, who grew up in this church, he is coming in for kind of like that final candidating weekend to say, hey, all right, I'm going to lead worship, get to know some people, hang out at the meal afterwards, and then we'll see.
Make sure this is a good fit.
Yeah, he may be joining us on lunch break soon. We'll see. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see what God has to say, and we'll move forward from there.
Okay.
So that's exciting.
It is
so,
very
and
exciting.
that's not all, Meredith.
That's
what else
not-
do we have for everyone on
Because
Sunday?
there's a meal afterwards, right? We are going to be celebrating Cheryl Massey's retirement, 28 years
28
here
years.
at Northwest. I
Yeah,
know.
it's
It's
crazy.
crazy. And she's finally going to
She was
take time off.
Yeah, she was
Retire and-
taking stuff out of her office this week because
I know.
some of her brave
that
stuff.
time.
It is that time, and it was just weird.
Yeah.
Like so, going in there and not seeing some of the pictures on the wall, and
Yeah.
it happens. I mean,
It
it's 28 years.
I know.
So we're gonna celebrate.
We are going to celebrate.
And we're gonna eat, right?
Of course we are.
What are we eating? Luau
We are
theme?
going to have fish, and we're also going to have chicken,
Okay.
veggies. Who knows what else that team's going to come up with? It's not exactly barbecue because we're going to have our fall barbecue later, but they're going to use the smoker. Of course they are.
Of course they
because,
are. Well, and knowing your husband, there will be something new and exciting
I'm
that we've
sure there
never done
is.
before.
I'm
Some sort of
sure there is.
something with Oreos or pickles or
Bacon or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Absolutely.
Well, and Natalie getting in there too. Like, so your daughter.
Yes.
So I mean, that's
yes.
she
She
made.
enjoys it.
I hope she makes her onion rings again. If you were with us for
Maybe
the
so.
John Voyage, remember
Yeah.
we called it that?
Yes, that's right.
Because that was the last time we did fish, right? That fish fry we did.
That's right. That's right.
Nat made these onion rings. I would pay actual money for those. Like
Okay.
they were that good. Like I would better than any restaurant
Well,
I've ever
she's
had.
wanting
They're
to make some
amazing.
money right now, so she might be willing to take you up on that.
Okay,
offer
I'll buy
right now,
some.
'cause
I'll buy an
she's
order.
got
Up. They
some
were that good.
Things
They
in her
were
Amazon
phenomenal.
cart
Yeah.
that she can't afford yet because she's 14 and doesn't have a job. But there's some, she may take you
14,
up
she
on
doesn't have a job. Back in my day.
Oh,
I'm just kidding,
gosh.
whatever. So, okay, so what is there anything people need to do? Is there a cost to it? Is it like signups? Like, what's the deal?
Good questions. Good questions. There's no cost to it. We just come and eat. However, if you would like to donate towards a gift for Cheryl, we already have something in mind, some fantastic gift that we have for her. But if you want to contribute to make it even better, you can do that. You can go on the app because we do have an app, or online to the website. And when you go there to give, there's a drop-down menu, and you can choose retirement party from there. Or we're going to put a link in the comments, or a link in the description of today's episode, so you can go there and give from that link as well. It'll all go to Cheryl. Every bit of it is for her, it's just so we can show our appreciation to her and how much we love her and are excited for this next part of her.
Journey
her
season.
I know.
It's weird. Like, it's
is.
kind of a strange. But I mean, we'll
Next
still see her.
season of
Every,
life.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll still see her every Sunday because she's still. I mean,
Right.
this is her church home, so
Right.
it's not like she's going anywhere. She just won't be working here anymore.
And since it's a luau theme, if you want to wear your Hawaiian shirts, we're going to have lace for people to wear.
I'm excited. I got my Hawaiian shirt all ready to go.
Yes.
So it's all set. I'm gonna
Good.
be
We're
so,
going to have a fun photo booth.
nice.
You can get pictures with Cheryl or with your family.
That'll be fun. That'll just be fun. It'll be good. Like we'll party like like we always do.
That's
like,
right.
And just have fun. And
right.
Ryan will stick around. He'll be there, so you get to meet him. His fiance Amanda, soon to be wife, in
That's right.
like 3 weeks, and it's just gonna be a blast.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Well, good. All right. Anything else you think of you want to talk about today? That's a lot right there.
That is a lot, and I don't know what Doug's preaching on, so I can't talk
That's
about
right.
that. And
That's right.
yeah, I think that's about it.
We'll just let people wait and see what Ryan's going to be singing and
That'll be fun.
how he's going to lead us. So.
And then we'll find out, if I'm still married come this weekend after
That's
Carrie
right.
hears the
Yeah,
lunch break. And
we'll see.
Yeah,
I'll do the best I can.
Yeah, thank you. I
to
appreciate
manage that.
We'll see. We'll see what
Okay.
happens.
All right. Listen, it's enough that I'm trying to sync y'all's Google calendars right now. Okay, that's a job in and of itself.
Fair.
So
Totally true. That's
that
yeah.
should, if I can get that done, then that'll help y'all out tremendously. So
Like 6 years we've been trying to get a coordinated
My
calendar,
goodness gracious.
and some people in my home are not exactly tech savvy, and I won't mention her name publicly
working on it.
on
I'm
lunch.
working
That's thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm working on
So
it.
yeah, thanks.
Okay. All right.
So is that it? That's it. That's all we got. Probably.
That
That's probably.
is.
I'm sure
That's
that's,
plenty- that's
more
plenty.
than enough.
That's
So
funny.
yeah.
All right. Thank you for being here today.
sounds
and
good.
thank you for watching Lunch Break, and we'll see you next week.